Every good idea starts with giant mirrored mushrooms on your spore-like creature. I guess while we're at it, we need some big googly eyes as well. If we point them out this way, we should be able to see like 180 degrees. Now that we've got our masterpiece in order, we can get started. And by get started, I mean swimming around the ocean eradicating every creature I come across. We need to put them all inside our mouth hole so we can level up and get stronger and fire more and more projectiles out into the abyss. The trick is avoiding all of the many things that are coming to get me as well. Luckily they're not very smart, so we'll call ourselves even better. For the first upgrade, we're going to take extra bullets. We'll fire 3 instead of 4. And that's actually a considerable increase to damage and less aim I have to put in. Because in a perfect world, I can just sit here and shoot and then nothing would ever get to me anyway. It's the perfect defense. But we'll try and keep the morons thinned out behind us while putting as many of the peas in our mouth as we can. We're really trying to put everything inside of our mouth. Here's a really good upgrade, piercing. So now our shots are going to go 1 layer deep. We have some penetration in there as well. That's going to really mess up the whole crowd of them. So since I got some really good upgrades early, I'm just going to go ahead and feast on them all for a second. Didn't get a lot of good options here, but we will take his speed and acceleration. Both of which are probably going to get us out of trouble, but they might also get us into trouble. All I know is I just want more bullets. Bullets are going to be the answer to everything. Bullets and damage. I have enough of that. Whoops. And we'll be a-okay. I swear I'm normally a better driver than this. We can make bullets bigger. We can get ourselves more speed. We have a chance to avoid damage, but it's quite a small chance. Let's make bullets bigger. I'm not really sure what the benefit of that is, but we'll assume there is one because they're offering it to me. They look better. I wonder if the bullets keep going off the screen. We're killing thousands and thousands of creatures that we can't even see, which would actually be quite funny. I suspected the more of these idiots we kill too, the more body parts we unlock so we can add more googly eyes to ourselves. We're going to get an extra piercing. That's actually huge. So now we can fire in and the bullets are going to keep going and going and going until they stop. I did also see some giant creature over here. Ow. Okay, that was not my fault at all. I take no responsibility for that. I can actually use energy though to heal myself, so I am back to 2 health, but I need to be a little bit careful. The controls are a little bit wonky, so that's why I'm flying into things a lot. It's a little hard to aim and shoot and then turn around and get away again. I need to work at like north, east, south, and west only and not at angles. I'm also going to increase my health because obviously, and I don't have enough energy to heal myself. The energy is the white bar below my health in the upper left. Once that's full, I think I can heal myself for 1. So I should just try really hard not to get hit anymore. Ooh, what is that giant thing? Can I eat that? Green things are normally good. I actually don't like this because I'm going to get stuck amongst this all and we're starting to get jellyfish attacking us. These are new and I can't really aim because I shoot a cluster of shots in all directions. But we're going to be okay. There's another level up, even more piercing. We could also gain more energy or experience. For now, I think I want piercing. That's just really funny to think about those bullets just not stopping. They just endlessly go through. Uh-oh, this is the bad spot. This is so satisfying. Every time I shoot, those things just go in there. And they don't stop, but we kill 1,000,000 things and get 1,000,000 experience. At this point, I kind of want an experience multiplier, but I also want to get out of this area that's starting to... Can I blow this up? There's so many things to touch, I don't know what to touch first. There's also a giant brain thing attacking me. Our bullets should start piercing into him pretty soon, considering they pierce like 4 or 5 times at this point. So we should be able to just go like this and do a lot of damage to it. Might need a little more speed and maneuverability. I'm not sure the googly eyes play into things yet, but they do look good. We can evolve our ability. This one's locked. This is the back arrow, and this is bullets explode. Yeah, I'll take a bullet exploding. Okay, bullets are going to explode. They don't pierce anymore though. So we lost all of our piercing upgrade benefit. But I guess that's fine because exploding bullets are going to be a lot of damage anyways. Basically, my philosophy is explosions are never a bad thing. Okay, I just fired myself in the wrong direction. We're going to press I to heal ourselves. We got our health back. I think my favorite part of this is how simple it is. There's not a lot of thinking involved. You just aim and shoot. I still managed to screw that up quite a lot, but it is simple. Okay, I'm going to take an experience multiplier at this point. That's going to give us a 10% extra boost to experience. Our shots did get slowed down too because of the explosives, so we can't fire quite as quickly. That's a big eye as well. Okay, we're going to try and get some explosions on the giant eye while trying not to get hurt. That little bit of recoil we have is surprisingly annoying to deal with. Okay, that guy just fires a bunch of stars. Okay, that was very close. I wish I could make enemies explode as well. That would be fun. We can set up giant chain reactions. We're back to full health. We can also increase our energy gain or our health in general. Global cooldown multiplier is also quite nice. I'm actually just going to take an energy gain multiplier. I'm hoping that's going to help put our health back on. We're at full health now, but yeah, we're pretty soon going to have a health charge in the bank as well. I also want to kill the big one-eyed pig thing, so as soon as we get a clean shot on that, we will. I do need an increased fire rate though. That would make me feel much better. Very soothing color of the background. We're now being attacked by duck's feet. Those are actually quite quick. Those are going to be super annoying to deal with. But we got ourselves another bullet. Now we're going to fire 5 at a time. 5 explosion. Okay, this is a really awkward spot to be in. Oh, that's perfect. We can kill all the duck feet. This is going to get really hard to avoid when things are this quick. I think if I destroy these, I actually get some green stuff, which can help me. The duck feet are actually really weak. They do die in basically one hit, especially with the explosion. So that makes me feel a little better about it all. Still trying to get to the big circular ball thing. Eventually we'll find an opening on it. For now, we're just trying to not get touched by everything ever. I'm going to give myself a little bit more speed and acceleration. That's gotten me out of trouble at least once, and it will hopefully continue to do so. I really got to try and push through to the big blob thing. I think there's got to be some benefit for killing that. I think it's like a mini boss, so maybe it'll drop a chest in the water. It's just hard to work our way in there because enemies spawn so quick. I keep circling trying to get close, and that keeps happening because I accidentally turn and fire. Luckily I could put the health back on, and then we're just going to keep on trucking. Leveled up again. This is getting quick for level ups. We're going to take maybe another experience multiplier. That's actually pretty good for us. The more we can level up, the more upgrades we're going to get, and hopefully some rarer, better ones as well. I'm also getting distracted a lot by like these green things because I know green is good, so I try and eat them. We're also getting a new thing to the left. Not sure what that is. Oh, there's also a giant octopus mushroom. We're learning so much about sea creatures today. Okay, those are doing something in that direction. Dodge cooldown. I don't really know what that means, so we're going to take it. I don't know if I have a dodge ability that I'm unaware of. It would be great to dodge things, but mostly when I touch things, I just get hit. That should be a couple hits on the big boy. Tried to get a second one, getting a little greedy. I should also kill a giant jellyfish thing. I really need a faster rate of fire. It's so hard to thin out these idiots. I wish I had penetration over explosions at this point, honestly. It would be so much easier to damage the big things. Although the jellyfish is stuck. It's basically a step jellyfish at this point. We're going to take an extra health, and hopefully that tacks right on there. It does, so now we got 5 HP to deal with. I think I can actually wiggle through this and come out. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, I have a boost. Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't use it a lot because I haven't really needed it. But if I can get some good old-fashioned damage on the jellyfish, this is great. Speaking of which, I'm going to put this back on. And yeah, I need to remember that I have that boost. Okay, jellyfish is free. So we'll hopefully going to be able to finish it off here. It seems to have a lot of health. But, whoop, I actually used my boost there successfully. The water's gone black, so this means something. Yeah, this jellyfish thing is tough. I've rained down damage on it. Okay. Should have seen that coming. Underwater explosions turns out are not my friend. I'm not really sure what those things are doing, but they're doing something. Those are explosives. We're going to take more bullets. More bullets is simply more damage and more explosions. Still wish I had the penetration. We spent a lot of upgrades. Well, okay, that was just a bad spot to be in. As I was saying, I spent a lot of upgrades on penetration that's now useless because I don't think it makes any difference once we change to explosions. At this point, I'm probably mostly just going to focus on any enemies rather than the big ones. I'm not even sure if those are killable at this point, but we're going to put an HP back on. I'll just take my time for the big things because they're clearly not going to die quickly no matter how many times I shoot them with explosions. We're just going to do our best to keep leveling up. Our explosions do really good to little guys, but the penetration would be good for the bosses because it's so rare we even get a hit on them. I'm going to take an energy gain multiplier because that's just going to help put my HP back on in a big way. Like we're already almost back to full health again. In fact, with that, we are back to full health. I kind of actually miss the water being colorful. Make it black seems just less fun. Okay, now we're stuck in amongst all this and something else is happening. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? How am I supposed to survive this? What is this? I guess just lure them around and thin them out as best I can. Okay, yep, good. Yep, this is gonna go super well. We're gonna take some more HP at this point. Okay, can't go through that. Got it, got it. Yeah, this is a really bad spot to be in. Maybe we'll get a chance to get our damage on the big eye here, though. Okay, can we get all of these on you? Uh-oh. Okay, we're making it. We're okay. We slow down when we hit the light rays for some reason. Not sure where those are coming from. We're gonna try and deal with those any moment now. And the big thing is now firing these at us. Okay, we're in trouble. Got away with one there. Good. Blood pressure is rising. Stress levels are rising. Oh, the big thing died. Great. We finally got rid of that. That actually takes up a lot of real estate. Now I could die a happy man. What is this? Energy gain multiplier, bullet size. I guess energy gain multiplier because we could just continually use this to put back health. Am I supposed to be attacking the wall? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's not very clear. There's not really any direction. And I'm the kind of person that needs a lot of direction. I'm not sure what's doing that either. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, if I'm supposed to be attacking the wall or not. Maybe this is just the end, so it gets harder? I'm very confused and very stressed. So it turns out when you touch the outer wall, you get hurt, so that much we've determined. I decided to give it a try. Experience multiplier is going to be this much. I shouldn't have changed directions there. That was really, really close. Need to try and clear some room for myself. Definitely walked into that. Okay, we got a boost. Got a boost. Getting away. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know if I'm supposed to attack the wall or not. I can't touch the wall. Wait, it's getting bigger? Is it moving? Okay, we died. But that means we've unlocked some new abilities and body parts for a googly-eyed idiot. Fire a returning parasite. Sure. We also now have some very fine danglers. We're going to hang out the rear. I don't know if we can put any more than one pair of those on at a time. It turns out we can. So I might get a little carried away. That's a little better. Who needs eyes anyway when you can just have lots of spikes? I'm hoping now that the enemies will just find me so confusing they won't really want to mess with me. But that's yet to be seen. So this thing actually wrecks. It goes right through. So if I can get multiple projectiles of this, we're going to be in good shape. It also leaves and bounces around me when I don't bring it back, so that's also great. It's so calm at the beginning, it makes it so easy, and experience multiplier is definitely something we might want right away. That's just going to be more easy levels for us. I'm not sure if the body parts physically change us in any way, but we do look a lot better. But that's probably also a rather subjective opinion. See, this is where projectile size does matter, because if we make our parasite worm thing bigger, he's gonna just do all the more damage while he's out there spinning around, because he doesn't dissolve for anything, it seems. He just keeps going until he touches me again. And I can sort of manipulate him so he can miss and go by and then do it again. So he'll do lots of damage for me. This is good. This is good. We're making it even bigger. Look at the size of it now. It's gonna touch everything every time I fire it. I wonder if there's a limit to how big we can make it. I should probably also fix the cooldowns too, because this thing is a little bit slow to fire for sure. So at times I might get myself into trouble because I just can't clear a space for myself. I need faster cooldown, but also a lot more of these. For now, I definitely will also take more HP. I could also increase the life of my projectile, but I think I want it to die at times anyway because I need to fire it again. I don't necessarily need it out there any longer. And we got our first big weirdo, but we could fire a projectile real deep in there using our penetration. So as soon as we get eyes on that again, we will send our parasite in to finish the job. Oh, it came right up to me that time. That's got to be some damage. Come on. Oh, I wanted to hit it again. Maybe more distance for this would actually be good, because then we go flying in there and just shred around in a giant horde of enemies. Well, whatever the case, we'll go ahead and fire it partially into the giant brain thing. Okay, this is a bad spot for me to be. Got it. We're going to increase our energy gain. That way we can put our HP back on. Didn't even realize we got hit somewhere. I don't know if I got a reward the last time I killed one of the big things, but I do want to kill it just because it's going to annoy me with whatever its ability is. We already have duck feet spawning. That's annoying because those are annoying. And my little parasite, oh, that thing hits me. I get it now. So we don't want to be there once it does that. Okay, these duck feet are much quicker than I am also, so we're going to have to struggle to get through this. I feel like this is a lot harder than it was last round because I'm fighting all sorts of things that I didn't have to fight last time for a long time. Okay, I'm obviously going to get a energy multiplier. That way I can start healing myself quicker. And hopefully avoiding though, that was really, really close. So this projectile obviously shreds quite good, but it also has its drawbacks as well. Like I could fire in and eliminate like 15 of those in one shot. So I really want to, yeah, okay, we got the big thing dead. That's going to make my life much easier. And now we're going to be able to send it a lot farther too. So it's going to penetrate deeper for much, much more chaos. That's definitely a little better. We'll see if we can improve on that even more. And if I can get it working the right angle, I can absolutely kind of manipulate them all the way through it. Not sure what happened to that one in front of me. I missed that. But if I get it when pulling in a straight line, I can go like that. Then they all kind of get in line with it. And then they got to come through it to get to me. Okay, there's a few good things here. We're evolving. Hit enemies explode. Or we get 3 projectiles. I think I actually want 3 projectiles because explosions can be rather superficial. I might come to regret that. But I mean, 3 projectiles. We do fire a lot slower. But I mean, that's going to shred now. Now I feel a little better about like the safety of my area around me. Okay, we're already in Jellyfish zone, so we're going to work really hard to get that thing dead because we know it sucks to leave that thing lingering around for any longer than it has to. Okay, I'm going to also heal myself. There's an extra health back. Yeah, the trick to this parasite is to have multiple parasites, having 3 go out at least. And we're also going to get extra distance on them, so they're going extra far. That way they'll shred way deep into the horde of idiots. Yeah, we're destroying right now, so we're going to milk this for all we can. Not sure how much damage a jellyfish has taken at this point, but it's got to have been some. Okay, we can also heal ourselves back to full health and keep shredding our jellyfish thing. More good news, we can make our projectile bigger. So now they're going to shred even more. They actually got a lot bigger with that, so they're going to touch many things. Like, we're actually sort of chewing through the horde of enemies at this point. Normally there's so many of them, it's almost overwhelming, but at this point, We're actually starting to run out in a strange way. And we got some healing in the bank we can use should we get hit, and it's only a matter of time before we do. That's also new, so that's a little stressful. Energy gain multiplier, yes. That way when we do get hit, we can start building up our extra life in the bank. Can we get all 3 of those on there? Nope, that jellyfish thing is strong. Okay, this is a weird direction to go in. We're gonna be okay. Luckily the enemies really don't handle well. That was also a stupid spot for me to put myself. Things are okay so far. Oh, we have step jellyfish again. Okay, we should take advantage of this. He might get out of there actually. We'll put ourselves into a bad spot trying to do that. So we're just gonna keep firing in circles and not get fancy. We will increase our speed and acceleration because that's gonna help. The duck feet things are very, very quick. We're managing to dodge them just by slowly turning in circles, but we need some maneuverability. This could be a good one for jellyfish. Well, we got 1 good hit. Eventually that thing will die. What we need is more projectiles again. That would be much better. I've actually lost track of the big jellyfish. Never mind. I was hoping it had actually managed to die, but that thing will never die apparently. It's just exists to... Actually, if it's stuck there, we could probably ignore it now. Yeah, let's actually just move away from it. I don't know if it could bother me. It might just be stuck there forever. Projectile size is about to go up by a huge amount again. Look at the size of those things. They're going to destroy so much. Okay, now we have eyes watching us. What have you? They turn into shells when we hit them. Interesting. Okay, the jellyfish got free. So the eyeballs, they turn into crystals and then die. I'm not really sure what I'm seeing here. Yeah, looks like that's the way they work. They also fire large projectiles at me, so... This is not going to get any easier. Luckily, our projectiles now are so big that we can really clean up a lot of the little idiots quite quickly. So as long as we're being careful, we're going to be okay. We could also send them a lot further now too, which is good. They're getting big, so they can really maximize their area by going further. Why would that jellyfish die? Does this not hurt them? We've rained so much damage down on the jellyfish. It just will not go away. He got snagged on one of the crystal things. He's too big to maneuver, so that's the only advantage I have over him. I can get him stuck. Ow. Okay, I put the health back on because I had energy in the bank, so we'll see how quickly it takes me to build that energy back up. Okay, I'm going to try and boost to this. Never mind, that was dumb. Got it. Okay, we're going to shoot these things a little bit further again. That way they act like a sniper rifle of destruction. They can keep going, but the things have turned black, so I think we're advancing through time. The jellyfish seems like it's getting quicker over time, does it not? I feel like I used to outrun it quite easily, and now it's right up in my business a lot. And that's getting annoying because I need to be able to fire these off more often than I am. Although, once we do fire into a big cluster, we basically destroy all the enemies on the map. I just got the sound that we got our... life back, our boost, and we can evolve again. Hit enemies explode. This might be a mistake, but I'm going to try that. We also lose cooldown. I'm just hoping we don't lose our penetration, which we don't seem to, so the enemies do explode slightly. It's not a big explosion or an exciting explosion, but it is an explosion, so we'll take it. The immortal jellyfish is going to get really annoying though, and I should probably start strategizing somewhat of what enemies I'm focusing on. Right now I'm just sort of firing into the cluster, which is working fine, but we're going to start getting bigger, better enemies, so I need to be sure to either kill them or get away from them. Alright, well, the weapon's getting upgraded again. We've had like 1,000 weapon upgrades. Look how far they go now. They go way out there. I don't know if that was an explosion that just hit us. Whatever the case, we can put our health right back on. We could maybe use more health soon because we're going to start getting hit more and more. And we're back to this, but at least with this now, I should be accidentally hitting the wall more. Again, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to survive inside this or what the goal here is, but we can make them bigger again. That works well, so we can really clear out some room for ourselves. And those will inevitably hit the wall and everything else and hopefully give us freedom at some point. But I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here, so I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. It's very stressful working close quarters. I want more projectiles. Okay, we're going to boost out of there. Don't know how I did that without getting hit, or that, or that. My projectiles do seem to have an effect on the thing on the outside. Like, it is doing damage to that, so that may or may not die. I am going to take more health at this point, and I'm going to add 1 health back on, so it puts us back to full health. We still got a lot of idiots to deal with, and a lot of damage, and a lot of different things going on. At this point, I'm going to assume that the jellyfish is immortal. Those explosions are also getting really annoying. I'm going to have to start to actually use my boost to get away from those. Just keep boosting, just keep boosting. That was close. Get away from the explosives. Oh, there's an explosive ahead. Okay, we killed him before he got me. Got to put some health back on. We got 3 lives right now. We're going to take an experience multiplier because those are all boring choices anyway. If we can't make this thing bigger or better, we're just going to go with the boring choices. I unlocked the meat body apparently, but I got caught in a cluster here. I'm still not sure at this point what I'm supposed to do, if I'm supposed to try and escape or survive. Either way, I failed. I decided to try the new ability I unlocked, and it is a chain zap. So as long as things are within my orbit, I chain zap them like that, which is nice because I don't really have to do any thinking. I can just swim around. It doesn't have quite the same destructive chaos as my projectile worm thing, but it works quite quickly. I've got the evolution for my zapper now. I've also got an extra bounce on the zap, but the evolution causes things to explode when I hit them, so now we have bouncing explosions. Plus, I can also get an extra zap chain, so now we'll actually have a little bit of breathing room again. Without the extra zap chains, this ability doesn't get you very far. We quickly jumped up to like 5 zap chains, so if we can get the cooldown back down below a second, we'll be doing good. But as you can see already, we're sort of running out of things to kill. So this ability went from kind of weak to actually quite strong. I just realized that this entire time that there's been those rays of lights connected directly to the jellyfish, so I'm wondering if I need to kill whatever those things are to kill the jellyfish. So that might actually be why I haven't been able to kill it yet, because I need to destroy that thing first. That would have saved me a lot of trouble before. I've got my cooldown down quite a bit, and I've got a lot of chains going off, so we're actually sort of running out of enemies to chain off of. But at least now when we get into our little circle of doom, we should be able to eliminate the enemies quite quickly. And we can now evolve again. So we're going to have initial zaps instead of 1, 3. So if I'm understanding that correctly, we're going to have 3 initial zaps that are then going to chain. Is that how it works? It's hard to count right now, but that seems to be. So we got 3 separate zaps that are going to chain themselves individually 5 times. So provided we're not getting hit by things, our zaps should be destroying everything around us quite promptly. So something that can help us will either be a bigger radius or faster zaps. So we're going to knock the cooldown down a little bit, so we're firing those zaps off more often. The enemies are dead, they can't hurt us. And we got the cooldown even lower again, so now we just go anywhere near the enemies, then they sort of just evaporate. So this is much easier. We're back to our infamous circle part. We're going to take maybe just a little bit more health to help us get through this, but I think with our zapping abilities right now, we're going to be okay. We did just get hit. We need to be careful of all the light rays and stuff, but at least I don't have a giant jellyfish taking up all my real estate. And the zaps, as long as I'm near a good cluster of enemies, are really actually working for me. The zaps aren't attacking the outside barrier, so that makes me think I'm not supposed to destroy it, I'm just supposed to survive long enough. I just dropped my cooldown by a lot again, so we're knocked things down by at least 30%. So my zap is going off non-stop, and it's hitting everything around me. Their stupid laser beam keeps going off, that manages to hit me though, but that one's hard to avoid. We'll be able to heal up real quick though. This part right here, but as long as there's nothing too near me and I don't panic, it's actually okay. Then it bumps me into itself. That sucks. Well, I suspect we're getting close to the end. Yeah, because that thing was not stopping. So we made it to the end with chain lightning and a lot of perseverance.